All right. Hello, my dear friends. And welcome back. Welcome back once again to Road to Vostok. Welcome back. Welcome back to the greatest survival shooter. To date. I am just continuing to have a blast here. We're going to waste no time getting started. I have absolutely nothing for you early on in this episode. So we're going to kick it into gear and skedaddle on down. We're going to open the gym. That is our goal. And I brought a friend with us today. I brought a very special friend. It is the coveted SVD, the dragon of my. Oh my! Is this? I said my. I meant to say. Or I said. Wait, hold on. My oh my. Yes, my oh my. My oh my indeed, the dragon of the SVD. This thing's a fucking workhorse. It's a beast. It needs no introduction. It fires a 7.62 by 54R round. Holds 10 plus 1. Built on the same AK platform we know and love. And without further ado, I'm going to start popping heads. Alright, well, took an additional round, but finally we've got the time to mess around with some of our other weapons that we've been collecting. There's no reason in hoarding without using, right? Now maybe hoarding an extra to put on the shelf, but I do want to make sure we utilize all of our cool guns and whatnot. And the SVD is about as cool as it fucking gets. I would absolutely die to own one of these. I don't give a fuck how much ammo costs. I did take the POS-P out because it is the traditional. It's based on the PSO optic, I believe, which is the traditional. The traditional optic mounted on top of the SVD. It's got the chevron style sight or reticule that a lot of Eastern Bloc non-NATO countries know and love. And we've got the decked out Glock as a secondary today. It's come to my attention that even though the Glock is available very early on to the player, sometimes you can even spawn with it. If you're, well, not for us, but if we weren't playing Iron Man, you can spawn with the Glock. It also accepts a suppressor and the red dot based on the Trichicon RMR. I think it's called the MRM in this. And it holds 18, so it'll be good to go. We need to find an additional magazine or two for it. I know we have some at the school. We could technically stop there. I don't think that's such a bad idea, honestly. Yeah, I say we just stop at the classroom while we're here. I did have our HUD off because I was taking screenshots for the last episode. It's a beautiful pistol. If all goes well with this, we are going to play a no HUD run following this, I do believe. I'd like to keep Vostok in rotation. We could definitely break it up a little bit. I'd like to do a winter playthrough, and I'd like to do a winter playthrough with no HUD. The reason being, some of this gameplay, like, Vostok looks good, don't get me wrong. I personally really like it. I am biased, though. I can't help it. I've put a lot of time and love into this game, and I really, really enjoy it. But it looks good, and it plays good, and it looks better without the HUD on, quite honestly. So I think you guys deserve that too. I don't want to start right in the middle doing that, but I would like to do a full playthrough. It would drive me nuts if we... It's like, God, when when we were playing Vostok, just standard mode Vostok, and we didn't switch the episode when I started Iron Man. Like that break where you've got two different pieces of content to mesh together drives me fucking insane. So that's not something I'm going to, it's not something I'm going to be doing. So we're going to have to be mindful clearing this stuff out. We do have food upstairs. I really don't have to be doing this. But I do want to look and see if we can't find anything. And we're going to open up this gym here in a second. And we're going to get all sorts of treasures. I can't wait. I think there's a guy outside. Yep, sure as shit. Wow. John Vostok. John Wick. John Wick, the Pistolero patron saint. John Vostok. Ice cold. ICEMF. Oh. Oh yes. It was I. It was I. I'm like Robin Hood with this motherfucker. Look at that. Dink. Dink. I'm so sorry. I realize it's kind of ridiculous to stand over a corpse like that, but we got to get our entertainment. We got to get it where we can get it where we can get it, you know? Get in where you fit in, some might say. Ooh, more coffee for me? Okay, none of that. This doesn't have a mag in it. Oh, let's eat these pears. Make sure we don't die of fucking dehydration. I'd be so furious. This can go here. Perfect. I'm kind of searching too to see if we can't get another gym key. Ah, holy shit. Okay. That was actually a really good find. God damn, son. Okay. In we go. Welcome to the gymnasium, folks. Have you ever been in here? It's a really cool place. This is the tutorial spot. And there's all sorts of shit on the ground. There's some yeast here. A little fire we can light. 9x18. It's an AK in dog shit condition. A bunch of dead guys. Patient report right there on the ground. Salty licorice I'll have. Yes, yes, yes. That's it. Yep. Patient report. This is, as far as I know, the only guaranteed spawn for the patient report. I could be wrong. I'm by no means a... well, I guess I am kind of becoming a subject matter expert on the Vostok, on the game of Vostok. That sounds so fucking stupid. Why did I sound so goddamn stupid just now? The subject matter expert on the game of Vostok. That sounded absolutely fucking ridiculous. That was unhinged, and I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Jesus. My God, you know what I sound like? I sound like that fucking meme, the skateboard meme. It's like, how do you do, fellow kids? God, fucking embarrassing. I swear to God, I am incapable of embarrassment following taking up YouTube as a hobby. Right? It's very difficult for me to feel any type of way about anything following this. There's all sorts of goodies in here. We gotta wait to give that to the doctor, but we did find it, thankfully. Which is really cool. Really cool indeed. There's some stuff down here. And then up here on the stage, we got a mess kit, a kookaroo, retro duffel bag, some fruit. We'll have a fruit. I'm really doing anything but drinking water when I need to. Ain't that the truth? Alright, some 9s. PM in dog shit condition. This is honestly the best area thus far that we have found to open up. Compared to the others. Oh, that actually sucks. Damn. Okay. What do we even use the jerry can for? Alright, well, even though this place has the most stuff, it doesn't mean it's got good quality stuff, you know? So, we got the patient report, that's all that matters. We'll take that to the doctor at our earliest convenience. I suppose we'll take this happy stove. Get our mental health up. See, this is the silent desperation, me just silently walking around looking for something. Please God, be something I can use, and there's just nothing. Be like that. Be like that indeed. That's it's almost full. Let's go upstairs. Let's go continue clearing this place out. I already did this. I forgot where we're coming from here. It's a shooter outside, I think. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Thank you, game. Might be able to put a shot on somebody. Oh, holy fuck, dude. The amount of goodies is kind of unbelievable. Got an AK on the ground here. It's not in fighting shape. Anything sub 50 is not considered in order. Definitely not. My God, there's just so much good shit here today. I mean, it's once in a blue moon, but when it happens, it surely happens. There's just all sorts of stuff here today. It's not that like somebody was... John Vostok. The Pistolero patron saint. Hit him right in his T-square, right in the fucking upper lip. All right. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. What day is it? Day 33. Oh, my God. Time's flying by. We're doing just fine. We didn't need the fucking traders anyways. I was thinking about... don't listen to me. I really like the traders. We have definitely awoken the wrath of someone. There they are. Pistolero patron saint, at your service. Alright, let's dip in here real quick, offload some stuff, and then we can either search this again or we can just head back to Vostok. Honestly, I'm not too upset about heading back to Vostok. Let's go ahead. What do we need? Keep this here. I'm gonna take a Glock mag for sure. We can... Some of this is lore. Most of this is lore, actually. Look at the happy stove. Happy stove, mess kit. It's one of these fucking guys. Got a little home away from home. That's the whole point, isn't it? I've been having some crazy fucking dreams, man. I dream often. For a long time, this is it's a little known fact about me. I had nightmares for ever, essentially. Just continuous fucking nightmares. And I'm not like funny haha nightmares either, unfortunately. Really, really nasty, long, often accompanied with sleep paralysis nightmares. And they just didn't stop for a long time. And over the past like year and a half, I have gotten them under control and much more regulated. And it's a great feeling. But, you know, with that, my dreams haven't stopped being vivid, you know. They're still very much so all over the place. So as a result, I still have crazy dreams, just not, you know, terrifying dreams anymore. Not at the same volume, for sure. And they've been really, really sticking with me recently. I've had some fucking crazy dreams. Absolutely insane dreams. Just so vivid. I don't even know where to, like, begin describing them. Just the most vivid dreams that you can imagine. Just full of nonsense. Full of, you know, characters and places and things that don't really exist. And I'm following this. It normally starts out with me attempting to accomplish some type of goal, but I'm at an extreme disposition. Like, I don't know, like I have to get from one end of like this megastructure to the other or something like that, and I don't have proper gear or proper clothing or whatever it happens to be, and I'm just like SOL, you know. And they just snowball. They turn into these crazy adventure type dreams. I don't really like all these mags sitting out. It's kind of looks dirty. Looks dirty. I don't like it. Sorry, I couldn't handle that anymore. Just didn't like that. Didn't like that very much at all. Alright, that'll do. That'll work for us. Keep this in here. Like that. Cooking station can go right here. Alright, that'll do. That'll do. Let's get the hell out of here. So I was sitting here trying to come up with an example of the dream, and it's nothing that you can really put into solid words. Like, I don't know. As much as I hate to say it, you just had to be there. That's how it feels too. It's just the wildest fucking dreams. Alright, let's quickly get out of here before we evoke the wrath of the classroom sniper. Double check inside the car, because the loot inside of the vehicles, it'll catch you off guard with how good it is. I never leave 556 behind. I don't have that bone in my body. I don't have the I don't have that bone in my body at all. Off we go. Oh, yes, the sun is setting. We actually need to stop over here by the tent real quick. And before we do that, I'm going to do a sweep of these, field guns. Let's just see. We might actually sleep in the tent, do another sweep of these field guns after we wake up, and then go to Vostok. And I think, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling brave, kind of feeling stupid. I may throw the leopard on top. I wanted to use the traditional optic for the SVD, but it's just not my favorite. I may throw a leopard on top, or maybe even the voodoo we had on here previously, and take off. Okay, so no IFAC, unfortunately. Oh yes, the humble tent. It's funny, all those long hours ago. All those long hours we spent here. Alright, I'm gonna eat some soup and some peaches and another can of peaches, and then rack out. Alright, out we go. The sleeping is just hit or miss. Could sleep all night, could sleep and wake up in the middle of the night and have to go get a snack. Late night snack. Fingers crossed this is the run. I'm taking that with us. I'm sick of seeing them and not taking them. It's too, I have one of everything. One of everything, why not? We have the space, the time, the energy, and the option to do so. Why not do it? Why not? I can't really tell right now how good of an idea. I'm trying to gauge, but we're not coming across too many movers. I'm trying to gauge how bad of an idea taking the SVD to Vostok is going to be. I mean, we lose our close quarters capacity with our primary entirely. We are going to have to rely on... Nice. That was a kill. We're going to have to entirely rely on the Glock for inside the Khrushchevkas, and it does seem a bit like those guys are up-armored a little bit. But from a distance, I mean, we've got them dead to rights. I don't know if we killed that guy and he dropped as he was going behind that emplacement, or if he's still up. No, he's still up, very much so. God damn it. There it was. PSO, folks, the PSO. This actually, this looks a little different than the PSO. I'm not sure. I might be butchering this optic. The PSO is historically a 4 times optic, traditionally used on the SVD, though it can be mounted on any AK series rifle for the most part. Fingers crossed we run into something over here. We did some decent shooting, not the best for sure. We do not the best at all. We didn't do the best work. That's a good shot though. That's a two of those shots were phenomenal. This guy took several. We did miss him multiple times though. Where'd we get this guy? Shot him in the fucking armpit. That's actually a really bad place to get shot. You have an artery up there. Alright, gang. We are back at home. Once again. Got several new things to place. Find a home for. Still kind of up in the air about this SVD. I think we may take it with us. Part of me wants to. I think I'm going to take it. I think I'm going to take it. Just, you know, fucking suck it up and take it. And do it. Before we do that, I'm going to swap the optic first and foremost. I'm going to put the voodoo on it. And we're going to check this. So there's the voodoo or the leopard that we have. Ah, shit. Hold on. Let's put this on you. We'll place you back down. All right. And then we'll put this guy down over here. Yeah, that's very good. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm just partial to this optic. Now we have to decide if the Glock is what we want to take. I don't see anything wrong with it. It holds 2 more than the P3. I don't really see a difference in the 2 of them. So I say we're gonna do that. Should we sleep first? It's 0-1. By the time I want to get to Vostok in the daytime, so we would be fine to go ahead and step off now. Just want to double check everything. We're fine. We're good to go. All right, let's hit the road. Yeah, man. The when we talk about like shooting. And targeting, the whole purpose behind focusing your shots is to eliminate a threat quickly, right? That's why you shoot for the A zone. That's why you shoot in the upper thorax. You know, if you can get the perfect, you know, shot in the face, that will neutralize the threat instantly, most times. But you know, when you're thinking about shot placement, it's more about volume and consistency. You know, some dudes are just built different. Some dudes are going to take more rounds. But, you know, what's not talked about often, like, we talk about the groin and protecting your groin and, you know, and whatnot. Groin shots are often lethal. You bleed out so quickly from your femoral artery. But something that's not talked about often is the armpit. And where that guy got shot, well, with the caliber and given the position, I mean, he's fucking dead anyways. That blew through his pec, you know, and wrecked his shit. But if you take a round in the armpit, or a round strikes you in your arm and makes its way, like, you know, 5.56 likes to bounce and tumble. So if it strikes you in your arm and bounces through your armpit and pops back out, severs your fucking artery. It's just as lethal as your thigh. Only difference, being your thigh will most likely cause you to lose all of your mobility, whereas a shot in the arm, it will eliminate your ability to, hold on to a weapon system, but which in turn could limit your mobility. Right. Our favorite, back again at the fucking minefield, man. I hate this goddamn place. I really do. I know it's a necessary evil. It is a necessary evil indeed. I wish I was better at navigating it. There's only one way to get better, though, and that's to keep doing it. And we've done it a lot, and I haven't really gotten that much better. So that says, I think that speaks, that's a testament to me as a person, to me in particular. Not to the minefield itself, but to me as the navigator of said minefield. It's fucking dark as shit outside. Can't see a fucking thing. I'm about to look on my second monitor in the OBS window to guide myself. Stop here. Look at the tower. Movement is... There he is. Okay, I definitely hit him. Okay, that one killed him. So this follows the same damage model as 308. It takes two to the chest to eliminate a threat. At least these guys. I don't know about the bandits, but I've been kind of shooting shaky on the bandits recently. Let's move down the road. Just a hair. There's a lot of mines here. It's like quite the large amount of mines concentrated here. Oh, fuck. Oh, holy fuck. Oh, holy fuck. That's here. Oh, god damn it. Okay. You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn, son. Whew, we are not in a great position. Okay, they've got the spotlight going. So I think, I don't know for certain, but I think that they have to spotlight us in order for anything to happen. So we'll just stay out of the spotlight. Easier said than done, I know. But we're going to do it. We're going to just carefully move. Okay, it's clear. It's clear until it's not. It's clear until it's very much so not clear. And then it's clear. It's just a straight fucking shot. It's a straight shot. Straight shot. Look how close we are to home. Look how close we are. Terrifying. Terrifying sight indeed. Oh, good morning. We have made it back to Vostok unscathed. Carrying the SVD. This is our first time bringing this out, and we decided to walk right into Vostok with it. A decision that I do not regret. I have been wanting to take this fucking thing out for several days now, and we're just now getting around to it. So it's nice to It's nice to have. It really is. This is, as far as I can tell, for me particularly, this has been the... I think this and the VSS are at a good tie for the rarest rifle, alongside the 62 modified. Now, we have found more SVDs than we have either of those. And we found 3 SVDs, we have found 2 VSS platforms, and we have found 1 of the RK series, which was or is the rarest, in my opinion. I don't think it gets rarer than that. Okay, well, none of this really... Not really... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck indeed. They're close. They're close, and I forgot to eat. Okay. They're like right outside the fucking wire close. That's not good for our... That doesn't bode well for us. Okay. So we can hook this here. Okay. I'd like to avoid a straight up gunfight. I would really like to sink one in his head. Agent 47. Okay, he's below us for sure. I'd like to sink one in his head 47 style and get on with our day because, you know, footsteps.
Сейчас бы домой. Сектор под прицелом.
Okay, we're like right above him. Thought we were. Can't see him through the fucking trees. It's super dense. Don't see any movement. Honestly, I see him now. Yep, there he is. Good shooting. All right. Cool. Cool indeed. That is a dead soldier. And we can push up into the compound. Okay, that's not good. I would just go ahead and say that's not, that wasn't a good sound. Someone's coming down the stairs, which is good. Fighting out here is a little easier than fighting on those fucking stairwells. There's one over here for sure. I'm just kind of waiting on this guy, unfortunately. Ah, fuck. Okay. It's actually better than anticipated. Where the fuck is this dude? I wonder if I can kind of bait him. I'm about to throw a frag in this door here. This open doorway. Oh shit. Okay, motherfucker. Okay. You son of a fucking bitch, I swear to God. All right. Great start. Great start here in Vostok. Do I regret bringing the SVD? Only the slightest amount. It has killed three soldiers so far. It has 100% done that. I'm missing a helmet once again. I'm in great pain, and my plate is just slowly getting more broken. It is stopping rifle rounds, though, and that's all that matters, and it'll continue to do so. I don't think it's going to, like, get limited protection based on how many rounds it's taken. So, for now, we're fine. For now. I'm about to throw that EOTech on the fucking SVD. Can I do that? I can. Yes, we can. Alright, that's, we're gonna keep that in our back pocket. Nice. Nice indeed. I'm gonna take that with us. This will be the first weapon that we switch to in the event that shit gets bad. We could honestly tuck the SVD and just carry this for the time being. I don't want to accept defeat yet, but I think for me, it's more important to be safe than it is to be cool, you know? I know there's at least one more asshole out here somewhere. Alright. Tempted to, I'm gonna check and see if we can cross the balcony here. I haven't figured out quite in my head when we can and can't do that. This one we cannot. So maybe it's only on the, on what would be the left-hand side, or the right-hand side of facing the Khrushchevka, left-hand side interior, facing outward. Move down here. All right. I'm gonna hug the wall, and in we go. The ultimate goal is to slink as much as possible. Just slink in and out. We want to never be fully exposed to gunfire. We really want to try to stick to some type of cover or concealment. Preferably cover, because the concealment, the AI definitely seems to have an advantage on the concealment. You know, go figure. But we'll take this ammo with us, since we are carrying a 9. And the yeast. Gotta remember, yeast is our friend. Sugar and yeast are our friends. We're doing another food run. And also still looking for the PVS 7s and the Val, or not the Val, sorry, the VSS. The elusive. If we find an RK62 modified, we'll take that too. Helmet. I need another helmet. You know, same shit, different day, gang. We're becoming predictable. I gotta get weird. I'm gonna start having to going. I'm gonna have to go off the script. Got all sorts of ammo here. Good. I'll take the 545. Alright, nothing. Alright, and that's one stairwell down. Moving back downstairs. So I've seen that people are making tip videos on Vostok, like how to do better. If you want my hot take on how to survive in Vostok, how to do Iron Man, one, you have to take risks. Absolutely have to take risks. You can't, or I don't recommend sitting by idly. I recommend a strong opening push into Vostok, personally. That has been my go-to strategy, and it's worked out fine for me. You need to find a weapon system. I don't care if it's a pistol or not. Find a weapon and get your Rumpkus in gear to Vostok. The reason being is that this is where the loot is. This is where all the loot is. There's all sorts of shit in here. Great. Nice. Nothing really crazy, but definitely some goodies. Alright, and back we are. So, push into Vostok, first and foremost. Hoard ammo for relevant weapon systems. And you can scrounge food and water. Food and bev, as we call it. You can scrounge that shit anywhere. But if you want a lot of it really quickly, you need to get to Vostok. You can find it abundantly here. Same with ammunition. My advice would be to try your damnedest to eliminate all your quests. Like your first 10 days in Vostok should be spent trying to complete as many quests as possible. That tax from the traders will fucking soft lock you from a lot of stuff. So definitely knock out their stuff and clear your corners. You know, that's a big one too. Is just, you know, fucking be an active participant in combat. Try to do better than I do when it comes to sills. You really need to be stopping and paying attention. The audio is a little goofy at times with the enemies. Like they sound a lot closer than they are. So if someone sounds like they're like 10 feet away, they're probably closer to 30, 40 feet away. Just as a general rule, don't trust the audio. Trust your eyes first and foremost. And find a weapon system at the beginning for your first like 10 days. Find a weapon system with easily accessible ammo. I wouldn't run anything other than 7.62 by 39 for the first like 10 days or so, unless you get lucky like I did and find the AK-12 on day one. You know, that's an exception. All right, I had to take a second. We just started on the bottom floor of this Khrushchevka, yes. We're going to move on up. Continuing on. Nope, we have definitely been through here. Good thing I didn't subject us all to that again, huh? I hate having to step away for a moment. It's a necessary part of, just a necessary part of recording. You know, you have to use the bathroom, get up, get water, whatever it happens to be. And, sometimes... I'm not gonna unload that out here, that's negligent. But, sometimes you just gotta do it. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about tips in Vostok. Man, shoot better than the AI is a good one. I know that's like, I don't know, it's not the best advice to be given, but it is good advice. If you shoot better than the AI, you're gonna win the gunfights. They give you a second. They have a little, like, military, not so much, but compared to the other factions, like bandits, for example, bandits give you a lot of leeway to to pull the trigger. Now, if they're using an MP5 or an AK or an RK series subgun or rifle, they're probably going to riddle you, especially up close. These guys do it. You see, they'll put like 1 or 2 controlled shots on you, and then they'll let a fucking burst go. And that's where shit gets lethal. Thankfully, we kind of have a general idea of what everyone's going to be carrying, especially up here. Everyone's got the AK-12. I think we might have a friend inside. Oh, nope, shit. Fuck. Oh, God, okay, hold on. I got this asshole. Alright. But back in Area 05, the bandits, they carry anything from the Mosin to the MP5 to the Makarov. They have a much wider variety of weapon systems. And if you catch a bandit with a Mosin, they will be far more accurate at distance than, say, a bandit with a Makarov. Even though the guy still might hit you, it's not going to be as accurate, right? And it's not going to hurt as badly as a fucking Mosin is going to hurt you, right? So you just got to be mindful. That dude is DEAD. We're going to do this one clockwise today rather than counterclockwise like we have been. We could go to terminal. I mean, for fuck's sakes, it's right there. We could go check. We might as well. I'm just picking up goodies. I'm going to remove this, clear the chamber, drop it, unload. I would like to find an RK magazine prior to going to terminal. I think that's just a good rule of thumb. I'm going to dump this mag too. I think it's just a safety precaution, and I think I would feel a lot better if we did that. A lot better taking us on the lam. God, fucking damn, 545 today, baby. 545 everywhere. Let's spray this deodorant on us. Ah, yes, still learning Finnish. I am talking in the present tense as of now. So, like, I've learned, like, onko, newt, newt being now, onko meaning, I really don't know what onko means, to be honest with you, and I haven't done my lesson today, so I'm kind of at odds with the new stuff as of now, but still learning that, and it seems like the language is really built around the same starting consonants, which definitely makes it a little easier in my opinion, where everything's built around like L, K, T, O, and I, and A. The subtle differences between the words are a lot easier to pick up on in a way, if that makes sense. I hope that makes some fucking semblance of sense. Having a big rainstorm sweep through here, aren't we? I'm gonna eat. Unload this magazine. I'm gonna take one of these painkillers to get our health back up to 100. Our mental health is good. Everything's good. We're all greened out, which is great. Alright. Continuing on. What time is it? 09. It's got a bad rainstorm. It's crazy how the sky will swell, and then all of a sudden it's a torrential downpour. The thunder is unbelievably loud. Other tips for Road to Vostok. If you do not have to, don't move at night. I do not recommend. Do not cross the minefield at night. Always bring a Narva or try to source one here as soon as you get to Vostok for a light source. It's a lot easier to run around with a light source on than trying to do everything in the dark. Always have your weapon up when you're crossing a threshold, right? So any threshold could be literally anything that puts you from point A to point B, right? Doors, archways, fucking the corner of a building could technically be considered a threshold. Anytime you're transitioning, going up a stairwell, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Here in Vostok, it's a little different. These Khrushchevkas, most definitely. Always close the door behind you. Here, like, I do like to keep my barrel kind of level. It's a little bit more passive in Vostok because I'm fairly certain I've got the enemy spawns down, but it doesn't mean that my expectations can't be subverted. And that's a big thing, is that if you think something can't happen, it's most likely going to happen. So, especially when you're in the school, I would be moving extra slow, keeping my gun up anytime I'm crossing a threshold, and don't play with your volume super high like I do. I'd play with my volume on 85. I'm hard of hearing. And it, you know, when I get like a super duper loud sound, it scares the fucking shit out of me. I would highly recommend playing on like below 75 for this. I don't play with the music on. I think the music's distracting, even though I like it. I think the cassette's really cool to, you know, listen to at home, but I do not recommend listening to music. Or having the music on, excuse me, not listening to music. Try your damnedest to find a fucking plate carrier as soon as possible. The K19 or LVPC, whatever one that you like, whatever one you're drawn to, put that shit on, don't take it off. You have no reason to take it off once you find it. And don't use anything fucking below level 3 plate, because we've established level 3A will stop 44. Look at this. Nothing for me. Unbelievable. But yes, we've established that level 3 plates will stop rifle rounds, so 5.45, 5.56, not green tip, but I don't even think there's not a difference in the game as of now. 3+ is rated for 7.62 rifle rounds. So in the context of the game right now, the only weapon that fires something that level 3 plate won't stop is the Mosin, and you do encounter Mosin wielding bandits more often than not. So level 3 minimum. Level 3+ is preferred, and level 4, if you can find one, that is a legendary item. The only one I have is from a quest, and it's not leaving. But yeah, definitely wear armor, wear a fucking helmet. You're gonna have, don't get too attached to your helmets and shit, because you're gonna lose them. And if you are like in your head attached to it, then you can keep it on even after it hits 0. So you can, you know, like have that head cannon if that's something that you're into. Don't carry a secondary, and the reason being is that you might find something cool out in the wild, like an MP7 or an MP5, that you could take with you. if you have a secondary, unless the only time you carry a secondary is if you're using the Mosin or the SVD, or like a VSS with very little ammo, or anything. Like in the beginning of the game, any primary with very little ammo, I would definitely carry a secondary, if that option is afforded to you or allotted to you. But and something I don't do that because water is so damn hard to come by, but something I would do if I had more water or more access to water is utilize those cooking recipes, because they are fantastic for your mental health, and they put your energy, your satiety, and your hydration levels through the roof. And have fun. Most of all. Have fun and enjoy it. And eat some pea soup. Have fun with it. Have fun with every game you play. Treat it like, take it way too fucking seriously. Just have a good old time. Have a good time, you know? Enjoy what you do, because there's no reason to do shit that you don't enjoy. You should always enjoy what you do, and if you stop liking it, that's okay. You know, you don't owe anybody anything. Fucking quit doing it. Do something else. As long as you're happy and you're productive, and I say productive. I don't really think that fits in with what I was trying to say, but as long as you're happy, that's what matters. And you're taken care of, and your family's taken care of, and you're not being a piece of shit or being neglectful or something, you know? Do what you want. Right? That's what it's all about. That's what video games are all about too. They should not be a source of stress. Just take it, if you're struggling to, take it slow. Slow the fuck down. That is my big downfall. Slow the fuck down and take it literally one step, one threshold at a time. I feel a little bit more adept in Vostok now after playing it for as long as I've been playing it. I haven't even, like I said, I'm not really the subject matter expert, you know. But those are definitely my 2 cents on Vostok and how to effectively do it. I mean, fuck, we made it this far on Iron, and if you play at Winter, I don't really have any advice for you because I've never done that. Fucking good luck, dude. That sounds terrible. The little bit of Winter that I saw was really brutal. Really, really brutal. Like, unbelievably so. Oh my gosh. Look at all this sugar they're giving me. I'm taking these electro-folk cassettes because I really like this album. I've been listening to it a lot outside of Vostok too. So it's really good. If you haven't got a chance to enjoy this album yet, check it out. If that's your thing, if you like electro folk. You know, the group kind of reminds me. And here's the caveat though, as a native, as a non-native, I don't speak Finnish. Right, outside of like very rudimentary words, I'm not a native Finn, so I may like the way it sounds a little bit more because I don't understand it, and it's pure vibes for me. Now, if you can understand it, it may be like 100 gex to you, and it may just be like the wildest shit you've ever heard, and you know, totally wacky, you know. I don't know. After reading the translated lyrics, I definitely could see how some native speakers might be like, this is weird, you know? But I'm having a great time, though. I know you didn't ask, but I sure am having a great time. We've got all sorts of food. We're full up. As I said, let's run to terminal. With what room? With what space? Ah, yes, yes. Very good. Unfortunately, it is empty. It is empty. Actually, I guess we'll... Give me my cassette back, please. Might run to terminal to reset this map in the... Anyways. I kind of just want to run to terminal. We'll finish this Khrushchevka. We are approaching the break time. Unfortunately, I'm going to break and then come back. But, we should be able to just... We don't need any of that anymore. I guess we could swap some stuff for that. Like, these peas, for example. We can swap these peas for these pineapples, and this pea soup for a juice box. Alright. I would like to experiment with some different challenges in Vostok, some different gameplay. Once we finish this one, of course. I don't want to do anything until this series is done, honestly. But I've been looking, or in my head, like kind of thinking up some things. One of them was to do a no trader run, no trader, Vostok only, like only sustain yourself off the fat of Vostok. So immediately in the game, maybe yes, maybe no. Stop and find a weapon, and then immediately cross the border zone into. Let me drop these painkillers. We have no use for those. But maybe yes, maybe no. Find weapon, and then immediately run over into the border zone. I don't know what I'm checking for. I need to check for green crates. Get past minefield, fingers crossed, and then take Vostok from day one. Now that would be a challenge, and then never come back. So essentially, just bounce back and forth between terminal and Vostok, or minefield and apartments. Forgive me for still calling apartments Vostok, but this is the original for me. There was another place that was available in it was Radar, I think, was the location available to players in one of the early demo builds that I did not get to participate in, unfortunately. It sucks when you find stuff late where you are kind of behind and you catch the like as I wouldn't change this for the fucking world, you know, everything I've got to encounter outside of I wish I would have been here from the start, because Vostok was one of those games for me before I knew it had a demo, or before the demo came out, that I wish listed, and you know, it just kind of sits in my wish list until one day by happenstance I go look and find find something, or find that it's been updated, there's a demo, whatever, there's a release date coming out, yada yada. I have like 40 games in my wish list currently, and I rotate them on a pretty regular basis. It's just how it is. But the problem with that is that I'm not constantly checking it as much as you might think. I do check it pretty frequently, but not like totally compulsively. And as a result, I do miss updates like that sometimes. I try to be good about it. I'm getting better about stuff like that. YouTube has definitely been the most tremendous help, and school, believe it or not. Like, I'm routinely checking my email like it's just bizarre. You know, it feels so bizarre. Anyways, enough of that shit. Off to the terminal we go. Get to utilize our SVD. I was gonna say, if the game doesn't think that I won't bounce back across that border bigger than shit, if they're going to send a fucking chopper this early on, they've got me fucked up, because that's exactly what I'm gonna do. All right, clear up top so far. All right, I'm gonna move down into the first covered structure and get busy looting. Miraculously, we were able to find an oil filter the day prior. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that was... Excuse me, what the fuck? Who the fuck fired those rounds, dude? Are they low? Who the fuck fired those rounds? Well, it was somebody. Every once in a while, we get a phantom like this that fires on us and then just is gone, just like that, like nothing ever happened. Okay. If you take contact, I don't recommend pursuing. As a continuation of the free tips here, the unsolicited advice you didn't ask for. The another thing is to not pursue contact, right? You want to, if you have a hard point and you take contact, stay in that fucking hard point, dude. Stay behind cover and let them hang themselves. You know, let them push you. Let them make a mistake. You know, if you have a hard angle that you can hold, just wait. Be patient. Be patient. Overall, that's a good one. I see that fucking barrel fire. Alright, motherfuckers. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Ah! God damn it. Of course. Of course there would be. Okay. Well, that's got to come with us. It's just part of it. We don't need extra cassettes. I just do that for the funnies. I don't need tuna. Antiseptic's basically a waste of fucking space as well. This can go. All right. Okie dokie. Someone right here. I don't know where exactly, but they're definitely here. All right. Do we wish to leave that behind? Do we really want all this sugar? Do we need all this sugar? We really don't. I think this is something we talked about previously about Vostok. Look how much space we cleared up instantly. Sugar is... So here, you're learning with me. Sugar is one of those things that you can find in anywhere, any map, and in droves. It's not a rare item. By no means is it even remotely close to a rare item. So don't pick up sugar like me, like a goober. I recommend taking every 308 round you ever come across. Ever. Alright, let's get down. Let's not get burnt like who is the dude who jumped over the candlestick in the English nursery rhyme? He burnt his rumpus. Who is that guy? Jack be nimble. That was his name. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Jack jumped over a candlestick. I think it was Jack. Could be something else. All right, let's go back in this direction, cross the gate back through the transformer station here, and then we'll take the terminal proper. Check corners always. You never know when these guys are going to be fucking moving around. We've definitely aggroed some guys here. Now, oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Got him. Alright, so that was one. Is there another? Making sure that hit meat, which is arguably a better alternative than anything else. Okay. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna cross now. Alright, again, when you're coming up on the threshold, always check both ways. Especially a center opening one like this. At the terminal, I would come here immediately and get your oil sample quest done for the doctor, because he might not show up until day 2. It's going to take you a day to fucking find these things. So come here and do that. That gives you plenty of time. Plenty of time to get up and back and unlock the classroom. I highly recommend doing that. Classroom is going to be your staging point until you kill Punisher and Gunsmith gets in. So once you do that, once you get the shelter unlocked or the bunker unlocked, you're pretty much set. Just keep doing what you're doing. I have 300 7.62 by 54 rounds. That's crazy. Oh my god. It's unbelievable sometimes the shit you run into here. It just makes me... That's better than half the special crates we come across. Like finding ammo like that. And this. What the fuck is this? This doesn't fit on any of our stuff. Yes, it does. Never seen a special crate spawn like that. Just goes to show, you know, anything's possible and on the road to Vostok. All right. Sorry, we had gone over our hour and a half recording time by about 6 minutes. We were just having too much fucking fun. I tell you what, too much fun indeed. So we're going to I think we're gonna hit these I see you. I'm watching. I'm always watching. John Vostok never sleeps. John Vostok's eyes are always open. We could fish here. God damn it. I keep forgetting to bring a fucking fishing pole. I had it in our inventory, and then I switched it for this Glock because we took the SVD out. And it's just negligent for us to carry a fucking rifle this big, designated marksman's rifle like this, without a fucking secondary. It's just, it's unheard of. It's not something you do. All right. John Vostok. The Pistolero. Patron saint of the Pistoleros. Indeed. Indeed. You know what? Fuck this 308, honestly. I'm half tempted to take this with us. We actually need to eat and drink, so we're going to have plenty of room for it. Might as well. We don't have anything else with us. Anything else worth taking, do we? .762s. Nothing. Every time I open a Connex box, all I can think about for a split second is that scene from Ready or Not. You know what another good example of a fucked up Connex box scene is in, I'm not sure which Black Ops it was, where, fucking, you find Woods, who's been left for dead in a box full of dead dudes, Connex box that's just been left out in the heat. That's really, fucked up. Some really nasty shit right there. Oh yes, a secret box for me. Alright, dude, we don't have to... Uh-oh. Oh, and I broke a bone. That's okay. It's okay. Very carefully. Very carefully. Go backwards. Go backwards. Yes. Very quickly. Reload your Glock. Prep frags. Catch that motherfucker. Prep frag. That's a good throw. Thought it was for a second. Oh, you motherfucker. You're irritating the fuck out of me. All that for one shot with a Glock. I'm about to go piss on your fucking corpse, dude. God damn it. Alright, well, we're out of fucking frag grenades as a result of that engagement. That was, pretty fucked up. Broke a leg. At least we gotta clean up some space in our inventory. Alright. That'll do. That'll do. Can't believe I threw 2 fucking frags and didn't kill him. That second frag I thought was going to go over the tank, admittedly. That probably would have had greater effect. These frags have a pretty... which they should have good range. But these frags do have good range. Let's dump these. Quickly. Alright, get out of here. Where's he? Hold on. This is a fantastic way. If you can find a AK-12 in working order on your first or second day in Vostok, I highly recommend holding on to it, because the not only can you sell it down the road if you find something else you like, but this motherfucker hits. It performs. It's a fantastic rifle. Definitely a fantastic primary. Unreal. Okay. I had to send a couple more than I expected. That's okay. But yeah, take the AK-12 with you and try to get into gunfights. I know it might sound silly, especially if you're struggling with the gunfights in general. Then okay, don't push your luck. You know, don't be silly. You know, and take my advice with a grain of salt. You know, if you're a rat style player, then try to jump them. You know, don't try to get into direct confrontations. If you're a Chad, just fucking go looking for trouble, and it'll benefit you, because you'll get a ton of 5.45 as a result. These guys tend to always have a full magazine. As well. You know what, I'm putting two and two together. We've been running around Vostok this whole time looking for the green crates, which are the best loot. You know, your special crates are definite, not even objectively, they are the best loot in the game. You know what the problem with that logic is? We found that key, that special key, in a fucking cupboard. So we've just been, you know, I wonder how many missed opportunities we've had for other keys and things of that nature, because we've been, you know, rushing. But we got to streamline our time, man. I mean, you know, you can't really blame me. I thought I got stuck for a second. I about fucking lost it. All right. So let's go up here. Let's go up this tower and see if, or the silo, and see if we can't find another, or see if we can't find any special crates from up here. Regular crates. Special crate right there. Very good. Is there one here? Yes, there is. Alright, cool. Nice. Game. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Just like that. That's a legendary plate right there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, if we had a standing mag, I would switch this over, but we don't. That's great. So we need to go to the center now. Awesome possum, man. Awesome possum. You can tell it's a legendary item because it's got a blood stain on it, right on the front. That either denotes that it's been used, or it was taken off somebody who got clipped. There's a three, look at that. What a fucking lucky little run we're having here. I guess not a ton of this is luck, is it? I mean, we're putting in the fucking work to you know, get here and to do these things. There's 4.6 rounds. As much as I'd love to take those, I just don't. This son of a bitch. Alright. Yeah. That's okay. I'd rather be at 66 than fucking dead. We're gonna take these. We're gonna breathe calmly for a moment. Swap this over. Like so. I'm going to get rid of one of these magazines. I'm going to get rid of the rest of this. I'm going to eat a meat and a juice. All right. And, what the else? All right. And we are still rocking. So, that's, hey, that's just the nature of the beast. We might get lucky and find another plate over here at these green crates, but it's not guaranteed. It's not even really a fucking, yeah, plates are tough to find in the wild, especially good ones, and unfortunately for us, we did just take additional contact, which busted our plate up. But hey, we're not dead, so that's good. That's good. That's why you wear the plates, right? That's why we wear the plates. I have to keep telling myself that, or else I'll freak out. All right, we're going to go ahead and actually. Ah, shit, there's not really anywhere to... We're going to go across the border, and then we're going to come back. I want to look once more for the PDS-7s, but I want to sleep in Vostok, because I don't fucking trust it here. I'm actually pretty terrified to sleep here. And I don't know if you can die in your sleep, but, you know, it's not something that I'm really equipped to deal with, or to handle, I should say. I might lose it if that happens. So we'll run over to the apartments, sleep in a bathroom like always, which is relatively safe, and then we'll skedaddle on back. Just looking for those nods. If we don't find anything, so be it. We had, you know, good luck in the special crate department. Good luck indeed. Alright, pitch black. Pitch black. The moon has yet to rise. This is the absolute worst time. If you have to move at night in Vostok, try to save it for like 02 plus. You see, right now it's 7:55. It is pitch black. Wait at least until midnight. Your fucking health will thank me. Especially in Vostok. This is definitely the most dangerous fucking place to be moving at night. But that goes without saying, I do believe. Okay, there's no apartment on the top, so we'll sleep here. Alright. Well, we got 8 hours of sleep, which isn't too bad. I'm gonna get our hydration under control real quick. Alright, and then we'll push down. Checking everything, of course. Check everything. Always. Check everything. You want to find stuff? Check stuff. You want to check stuff? You'll find stuff if you check stuff. Check stuff, find stuff. Look. When in doubt, look. When in doubt, look. Oh, we are lucky ducklings. We are lucky ducklings indeed. Ah, yes, and a Polaris in better condition than ours currently. We haven't found any we haven't found nary a pack of Band-Aid or nary a battery. God damn it. Alright. Well, that worked out positively in our favor. Dependent. Yep, okay. I'm taking off. Taking off. Turn the jets on. Alright. I don't like whatever that is back there. I don't know what that is, but I certainly don't fucking like it. What is this? What is this over here? Was that just the moon? Yeah, that must have just been... What the fuck was that, actually? Okay, it's just light. It's just light distortion. Okay, so once more into terminal, and then we'll fucking get out of here. Get out of here. Day 35, gang. We only have 15 days left. It's kind of somber. It's definitely kind of a somber feeling. I must admit. I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with this series. I know it's not over yet, and we all I think could do better about talking about shit like it's over before it's over. You know that feeling? I don't know if you guys ever you know that feeling like you're hanging out with a group of friends or a friend, and it's getting to that point, like everything, you're having so much fun. You have like let's say like 3 hours has passed, everything's so fun, and then it gets to that point in the night, in the evening, where things start winding down and everybody's just like colloquially silently deciding that whatever's happening is about to end. You know that feeling? That feeling fucking blows, and we need to I mean, we can't really make it feel any better, but I think by ignoring it, we might make it feel better for ourselves, Special crate and a shooter up ahead. Ah, fucking A. Okie dokie. This is actually, I mean, I'm keeping this because it's in better condition, but I'm actually going to take this with us. Well, we can't put the, no, that's why we did that in the first place. Alright, so there's a shooter up here. We need to be moving slow, carefully, and cautiously. I'm out of frag grenades, so I don't have that advantage anymore. I don't know if I killed him. My arms went dead. Wasn't paying attention to my arms, and that's not good. I did kill him. As a matter of fact, he took one. Alright, so that's good. That's good. That's a good utilization of our pistol, too. Just fucking light them up. Light them the fuck up, dude. Alright, and then we can steal a magazine and have a functioning AK-12 as our backup if we have to. Which is a good rifle. It is a good rifle. Okay. Ah, shit. Getting pushed around by a door. Man, we used our splint, didn't we? Fuck me. That would have been bad to get down the road and forget about. God damn, give me that back. Yeah. Jeez Louise. Forgot we broke our leg last time we were here. Wipes, we don't need. I wonder if the dev plans on expanding the like the insanity system and whatnot, making you have hallucinations, or perhaps like we talked about the cry of fear, you know, actively having to fight off suicidal thoughts or ideation or something like that. I don't know how like deep this is going to go per se. Like, I know there's hyper focus on realism, survival, whatnot. That's going to be the focus moving forward, and then there's, you know, planned expansion. That's going to be a less empty world. Definitely going to have more like a life style events and whatnot that we talked about several episodes ago with the Nomads build. But I wonder what exactly the game's going to feel like. You know, is it going to be, you know, tedious, or is it going to be more... Is it going to be something else, you know? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, wait, we never picked up that, did we? No, I'm a fucking idiot. God damn it, I hate when I do shit like that. Forgive me, gang. Forgive me. I was like, yeah, we'll just go pick up this fucking mag because we have an AK. No, the whole reason that we didn't pick up the AK is because we can't put the suppressor on it. Goofy ass, man. Goofy ass. Alright. We're gonna go off and around. We'll do our quick loop. Like we do. Sorry, I was stopping. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm hearing my footsteps or enemy footsteps. It's a persistent challenge, especially when I'm sprinting. What do we have here? Some goodies for me. Oh, I would like my pistol out, please. Look at all these goodies. Hell yeah, dude. Alright. Full up. Full up on 545, full up on 762 by 54. We're living large, team. We're living large. Oh, I see the shooter. Hi. It's walking backwards like possessed by some devil. How scary is that? Always watching. Always watching. They have eyes in the back of their heads. That's for damn sure. Is that a shooter? No. Pareidolia kicks in sometimes, and it can be confusing. Alright, we're going to move on this structure up ahead. That helicopter sounds a little close for my my preferred tastes. There's definitely a shooter here.
Опять этот дозор.
All right. And that is a dead bad guy. Okie dokie. Well, this is a bust. Unfortunately, we're going to continue on. We've got 2, maybe 3 more places to hit before we skedaddle on home. Moving a little too quickly. I need to slow it down. That's another thing. I try not to let once I start panting in game, it's time to slow down. And don't exhaust yourself. Like, I never run my character down unless I absolutely have to. I have before, but I also don't let, like, it's important to have, or at least to be mindful of your arm stamina too. Like, I like to, I'm constantly fidgeting, so for me it's a little, I mean, it's just part of... Push, 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 push. That sucked. Killed him. Alright. Yeah, so, what the fuck was I talking about? Don't let your arm strength get down. As a general rule of thumb. Like, I'm constantly fidgeting with my middle mouse wheel, and I would recommend that to you if that's something that works for you. Alright, we're gonna run back inside and check for, run back inside the wire here at the terminal and check for goodies. Sometimes there's a green crate over here. Sometimes there's a special crate over here too. We didn't check this last time. Okay, we'll just run through real quick. Alright, Nothing over here. Sounds silly too, but look both ways. I know I've said that several times in the video, but it's really helpful for me to like look. So look, sometimes look again. We are sometimes we're just moving too fast, you know. And sometimes as a result of that speed, we lose our we might miss some details. You know, it's really important to have attention to detail, and that's about how you always bring something to trade with the traders. You don't need furniture as much as you might think. Like, you can just lay your shit out on the floor, honestly, if you're trying to do that. Like, if that's not something you're into, you don't have to do that. You don't have to, like, you know, micromanage your furniture like I do. That's something I enjoy doing. So you don't have to do the do the base building if you don't like it, or like the tidying up. Like, I love that shit. That's one of the big selling points for this game for me is having a space to put my gear and my kit and my treasures. Motherfucker. Where? Take this opportunity to look for special crates. Alright. Now our plate's at 51. That's better than 33 or 31. If he could... God damn. I think I just saw... Maybe I'm crazy. This is the worst place to be, on a big fucking dome with no cover in front of us. Just this big fucking dome and the... Yeah, I see him. Alright. We're leaving now. We're leaving now. Yeah, but always bring something to the trader, and always bring more than you think you're going to need. Wait on trades, too. Like, if they don't have something, wait a cycle and see if it pops up in the next cycle. It takes, you know, at most 10 minutes. Or you can force it by entering and exiting a shelter. That's easy to manipulate. Fucking Christ. That's easy to manipulate at the outpost, yeah, in the bunker, and at the motherfucking, what is it? You can manipulate it at the bunker, and you can manipulate it at the classroom. The classroom is definitely, well, they're both really easy, and that's definitely a good way to get good loot. We're going to eat and drink before we cross the border. I'm going to pack this magazine, too. I don't want to be caught with our fucking pants down. I'm going to eat. All right. How are we? We need a juice. Okay, cool. Double check our ammo and step off. You know, especially out here, these guys with their uniforms blend in pretty good. And I know that Auntie's been talking about the game. The NPCs that we encounter are going to get some major updates by the time Part 2 rolls around. Build 2, excuse me, rolls around. So, this is all subject to change. The entire game is subject to change as of now. This is my strategy for right now in game. But if you you gotta really be fucking on your P's and Q's looking for these guys against the green backdrop of terminal. Even here in the woods, these guys blend in. Same with those fucking border guards, man. The Frontex guys. Oh, man. Those guys fucking suck. And they're damn near invisible. Especially at dawn. Oh my god. It's a stalker's life for me. I'm gonna take you guys on a run. We're gonna go to the roof, cause I gotta take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a roof screenshot today. Where's the roof here? Down there, I see it. Alright, in we go. Oh, and there's the BTR. Right on time. Right on time. Wouldn't be the same without you, BTR. Wouldn't be the same without you. Alright, I'm going to go get my screenshot, and then I'll be right back, gang. Okie dokie. Well, we got a good screenshot. We also took contact up there, and the BTR is on the loose. So, everything's, it's not going terribly well for us in terms of getting the fuck out of here. Hopefully that BTR minds its own goddamn business. They tend to. They tend to stick to very established patrol routes, which is just the best thing that they could do. It's just the best thing they could do, for sure. I want to take a map for, let's drop these meatballs. I want to take a map home with us for lore sake. Let's get down. We have that tactical map at home, which I like, but I want to kind of expand on the concept. And we got to check for green crates. Just in this stairwell, we're going to run immediately into... Jesus, fuck. We're going to run into the wood line and disappear. Alright. We got to hit the trees. That, if you were a part of a certain group of training battalions at Fort Benning, hearing that phrase, not just Fort Benning, on Sand Hill, if you heard hit the tree, you might have had a little tick in your neck just then. We are going to check up here, out of habit. This might as well while we're here, you know. Nothing. We'll work backwards like this as quickly as possible. I've got looting down to a science. I haven't rebound any of my keys either. I think they're perfectly fine the way they are. If I had to rebind something, I'd rebind nods to T or N, and I would rebind the laser to the thumb. I think the can't could be rebound to thumb 2 as well, and then just keep laser at T, and take that double feature off of your middle mouse button click, because that's sometimes a pain in the ass. Not always, but it can be. That's a... Nope. So, walk with me for a second. That shadow right there, I thought was a smoke trail coming from a helicopter. I was like, oh, that's really low to the ground for that to be a helicopter. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. Lord. So, if you're, overtly positive about things, it tends to, the more optimistic you are, the better your outcomes tend to be. So I'm just going to be really fucking optimistic about Minefield. I love Minefield. I love encountering these fucking blue suit wearing guys, the Smurfs, oh, no, you don't have a visual on shit. Stay the fuck back. Yeah, these guys sure are my favorite. I like when they're in the wood line. I like when they spawn really close to me. I like that they have the ability to start at a height advantage to me. I really like that. I like being fired down on. It really makes me flex my my maneuverability muscles and get us out of there. We got to do some Reese shit. You know, especially since we are carrying the Reese kit. Got to shoot him in the head. Quickly, and carefully. Got to be faster than the enemy. That is for damn sure. I'm gonna wear out our sprint here. I'm just gonna push it because once we get past, so when you, oh yeah, advice from Minefield, because I know a lot of people find this map tedious. Not I love Minefield. I love this map so much. It's the best map, transition map that you I can't even take that shit serious. This map is difficult. It really is. It is tedious. So coming in and out, I like to stick to the left-hand side because I'm comfortable on that side. You can take the right side, I guess. It doesn't matter really. But the left-hand side, I can guarantee, for the most part, mines aren't going to spawn directly in your path. They might spawn off to the left of you. Big things, you know, familiarize yourself with what the mines look like. At nighttime, if you have to come through here, keep your light on. When you're crossing a threshold with grass, I look out, and I'm just constantly checking. I'm sweeping with my eyes. When you're approaching a fence, I highly recommend you take a double take at that fence, like right in front of it or right behind it, and make sure you're not about to step on a mine. You can sprint through here. For the most part, stay on the established roads because the mines are plain as day, you know? And, I mean, you see how we've got 100 meters of clear terrain here. As long as we stay... Now, that's a tricky one. But as long as we stay on the center of the path, we can see either side of the path and the path as well. You know, versus trying to, like, handrail this shit and getting all messed up. We don't want to do that. Here, though... Yes. I'm trying to debate in my head whether or not we should go check the, We're gonna go check the fucking HIMARS or the TELs. I'm going to go this way, I do believe, yes. The trenches. No fun. No fun indeed. Alright. Nothing. I guess that was just a one-time fucking rarity, wasn't it? Bastards. It's unbelievable. Alright, let's get out of here. The high grass, or this, it's not technically high grass. It's tall, low grass. Or I guess you could just call it the high grass. The rough. The fucking rough on either side of you here. This is what the mine looks like, not in the rough. If we can find an example, like from a distance, that's a little bit more difficult to see. When it's actually in the rough, it's damn near invisible. It's definitely a lot harder to see. So just be mindful, my dear friends. Be mindful. Another fantastic minefield run. Off to the outpost we go. Oh yes, the sun is setting. We have grown weary from our travels. It's almost time for us to slumber, isn't it? Almost. Kick this shit into high gear and run. Yeah, here in Vostok, we've got everything to that point in time where now it is now we're just trying our best, trying our damnedest to finish out these quests before that transmission comes back. And I am so fucking scared for what the transmission brings. Scared indeed. Scared and mystified. I have no idea what's coming. I have no idea what's coming. I have no idea what it's going to say. And it definitely fills me with anxiety. It's sad to see this place without all the guns. Hyper terminal. Alright. Well, it has been a ton of fun though. And as always, I enjoy our time in Vostok. Our humble abode. We've really made one hell of a living here, haven't we? One hell of a living. All right. So look at this. Got another level 4 plate. We've got another map. It's gonna have to take a seat here. Move this over here with all of your cousins. This is so fucking unorganized. Jesus. Oh, it's so unorganized. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hold on. We'll get this squared away. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right. Just like that. Very good. Very good. That is much better. Much better. We have all these SVDs that we can actually sell for a shit ton of goods. Granted that the gunsmith has the goods that we're looking for, but that's really all that they're good for, to have that many of them, you know. But they're so rare. It's hard for me to. I mean, it says that they're only rare, but I would definitely put them in the legendary category. It's hard for me to not pick them up when I see them, you know. Put the 416 up here, and then throw this map down. There we go. The lure. Oh, the lure. Very good. Very good. All right. Now, some of these can come with me. I think I'm going to put spare helmets in here. Very good. All right. Ammo, magazines, and ammo. We'll keep what we have on us for the most part. Food and bev. Okay. Start on a new food and bev station. I'm actually going to eat and drink while we have this up. Oh, well, I have more to get rid of. Forgive me. Okie dokie. And first aid. Ah, it is almost time to move on over. Oh, no, it is time to move over. Very good. Very good indeed. And that, my dear friends, that is looking pretty mighty fucking good, if you ask me. Pretty good, if you ask me. All right. Woo, man, how many kills did we get this go around with the fucking pistol? The SVD was definitely not the star of the show this time, I don't think. Oh man, next time we fish. Next time we fish. That's definitely what next episode's gonna be. It's gonna be a pure fishing episode. No, not really. I can't do that. I could do a pretty good fishing episode though. Look at this. We got our workbench set up. Our bed in the corner. Spare clothes, a windbreaker, and a winter jacket. Very nice indeed. Ladies and gentlemen. We are having a good time in Vostok. I absolutely fucking love it here. If you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We have more content on the way as always. Something for everybody, no doubt. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, games you want me to play, videos you want me to make, please let me know down below in the comment section. The comment section is the best way to get a hold of me. I read every comment. If you want to play Road to Vostok for yourself and experience the highs and lows of crossing the Finnish border, that link will also be in the description. It's $20. It's a solo dev. He's also a vet. Go show a brother some love. And remember to mind the gap, stalkers. Mind the gap. And have a good one.